Thank you for staying with us here on the WHHI-TV Daily News. With me now is Heather Rath, and we have a lot to talk about today. Some of the things I mentioned in headlines, but we're going to get a lot more details today about, all of the things that are happening politically. So many announcements.
And I was just here last week, and we were kind of talking about how everything was going to shake out. And I said, the Republican primary in South Carolina for president is always a big one, right? We're first in the South. You have a chance to meet and greet with a lot of the candidates. Of course, now that DeSantis is out, we're down to Nikki and Trump.
Right.
I think that most of your audience by now knows I am unapologetically a Nikki supporter. I supported her when she ran for governor. And so I was really excited to get the call to hear that she was coming to Hilton Head. So she'll be on Hilton Head on Thursday at Forrest Fire Barbecue down in Coligny. And so that's going to be a great event. Again, the start time is at 6 o'clock, but if you're really wanting to go and, do the meet and greet part, I would get there early so you can get your seat and kind of get set up.
Sure.
What's great about Nikki when she campaigns is that she will stop and she will talk to everybody after the event. So there's going to be lots of opportunity to interact with her, get your picture taken, and talk with her one-on-one about your policy.
Yeah, well, very exciting to have it so local.
So local. Yeah. And that's what I love about Nikki. Her family is from Hilton Head, so she knows our market. She was a fantastic governor. She has a true understanding of South Carolinians' needs. She has an understanding of the federal government and a true conservative. So again, it's going to be a really great opportunity for people to come out and to learn more about her and her campaign, and also get a chance to snap a picture with her, shake her hand, and hopefully have some interaction with her.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, but we need to turn to what's happening with the.
Mind-blowing,
yes,
all of us.
Nancy Mace.
So we've been, hearing some chatter about this from the DC-ites. It started around December, I would say. McCarthy was weighing in. There was a lot of different conversations happening around Congressional District 1. Of course, let's just start with the Democratic side. On the Democratic side, the folks that are running as of right now are Mac DeFord, who actually used to be a town attorney with the town of Hilton Head Island. He lives in Charleston. He's a great guy. I know him well. Wonderful. And then, of course, we have Michael Moore, who is the descendant of Robert Smalls, who held that seat, once upon a time. So that's a really great history.
Right.
Now, shifting to the Republican side, of course, we have our incumbent, Nancy Mace, and then her chief of staff has filed to run, or is going to file to run against her. And that is interesting. Her former chief of staff, I should say.
Right.
Thanks, Betsy. You're like, big eyes.
He's not there anymore.
Dan, so he's filing. But the big news out this morning was that Catherine Templeton is going to announce next week for her run at this seat. If you don't know Catherine, you need to get to know her. She ran in the 2018 gubernatorial race. She finished third behind, I think it was McMaster and John Warren from the upstate. She is a real bulldog. She knows what she's doing. She's smart. She has a financial background. I could go on and on about her. She knows
she was
government.
part of DHEC for a period of time, right?
And then also she was head of labor licensing and regulatory for the state of South Carolina, which covers all sorts of things in that administration.
Right. So, so really somebody with her pulse on South Carolina, for sure.
Pulse on South Carolina, understanding the regulatory market, understanding the financial markets. She's a contender. So this is about to get very interesting. And then we also have some folks up at the State House that are, chatting around if they're going to file or not. And that filing deadline, I think, is at the end of March. So we still have some time.
We definitely do.
Yeah.
And so much more of a race than maybe we anticipated.
Absolutely. And I think that, with the flow of Mace's staff kind of going out the door, that opened up a lot of different opportunities for people that were seeking that seat or were being sought after for that seat.
Yeah. Well, Heather, thank you so much for being here to talk about all of this.
Awesome.
So exciting. And you're going to have to, obviously you're just going to be back so we can continue to learn what's going to happen next.
Absolutely. Well, Betsy, thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Thanks to everyone on the show today for their insights and contributions. As always, our production team is behind the scenes to make all of this possible. And of course, we are honored that you have chosen to share a part of your day with us. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and we'll see you for the next WHHI-TV Daily News.